Have you ever wondered what a flipping day really means at Bulenox? Or the exact rules for a real live money account? Well, until now, those details have been hard to pin down. After countless hours of vague responses, I've finally pieced together the full picture. So, if you're trading with Bulenox or considering it, you won't want to miss this.
Tradeaholics.
Hey, welcome to Tradeaholics. We're not gurus, just traders like you. We're willing to share what's worked for us and keep you updated in the latest in the trading world. So, if that sounds good to you, hit subscribe and click the notification bell, and let's get straight into it. Flip days and what they're looking for. The first most obvious rule is you can't just open and close a trade, and you can't just be in a trade for seconds. How much do you need to make in a day? Well, there is no minimum or maximum dollar amount that guarantees that it won't be counted as a flip day. How many days can you flip for? Well, you cannot exceed more than 20% of your total days traded. So, for example, if you just traded the 10 minimum days required for a payout, you could only flip for 2 days, because 20% of 10 days is 2. Now, let's say that you got flagged for 3 days flipping out of the 10. Now, to bring that back to 20%, if you do the numbers, 20% of 15 is 3 days. So that 3 days that you got flagged for, you'd have to trade for the extra 5 days, and that would bring it down to a 20% level, which means you would now qualify for a payout. So you don't have to trade an extra 10 days, just the amount of days required to bring that percentage back to 20%. Contract sizes and profit and loss. They will take an average of your contract sizes and your profit and loss. Now, anything unusual outside those averages, they can look at as flipping or just being inconsistent. So, if you're going to have 2 or 3 big days and then 7 really small days, like in the example on the screen, say 3 days of 12 or 1300, and then the other 7 days were only $100 to $150. When they take those averages, they're going to be different. So they don't want to see that. They want to see consistency. So they'll look at it as though the trader made a total switch in trading approach just to make a quick payout and leave. So try keep relatively considerable consistent days. Don't get too many big days. Okay, 1 probably won't hurt, maybe even 2, but 3, like I did, I got flagged because I had 3 big days, 7 very small days to hit my target, and I got 3 days of those flagged as flipping. Okay, so just keep consistent and you'll be fine. Before we dive into transitioning into a real live money account, if you find this info helpful, please consider using our discount code TAH. It works with most prop firms, not just Bulenox, and it'll help you save money and support the channel. Now, let's get into it. So, what's the criteria when you transition to a real capital live account? The first qualification is you either reach a payout cap or you have 3 withdrawals. And on your screen, you will see the different payout caps for the different account sizes. So keep note that it's on any one account. So regardless of whether you have 5 or 10 accounts, the minute you either have 3 withdrawals or you've hit the payout cap on one of those accounts, you've passed the qualification step, and then they will start looking at you for a real live money account. What happens next? So you've reached the first qualification, but it doesn't mean that you'll automatically go to a real live money account. They will look at you, and if you are consistent, then chances are you will be transitioned. But if not, they will tell you to keep trading, and it could be for days or weeks. So keep trading as per normal and request payouts as per normal until they tell you otherwise. If you're approved, the profit and loss from all your master accounts will get merged together into a single account within 1 to 2 business days. Now, that is including your buffer. So, for example, if you had 3 $50,000 accounts that you started with, you grew them to $54,000 each, that would mean you've got 4,000 times 3 of profit that you made, which is 12,000. That gets put into a single real money live account for you to trade. If you had a $12,000 real live money account, you could draw down $11,900. Okay, all the way down to the $100, which is pretty good. Next, you have no consistency rules and you don't have any flipping rules, but you can't hold a trade overnight. These things we do know. So what if you lose the real money account? What happens? Well, don't need to stress. It just means that you can start the whole cycle again. And the good news is that there's no minimum or maximum days you have to wait to do that, like some of the other firms. So, in other words, you just take a challenge again, you get it to a master account, but as soon as you either hit one of the payout caps or you've had 3 withdrawals, then you'll be looked at again to transition to a real live money account.
Please like, subscribe, and join the live stream weekdays.